team.
But let's talk about our upcoming match here. We have Krollo, recently power ranked number 3 in Holland.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
He was always really good, but like this was a breakout for him, I think, the last year. And we got Dady. Is he 3rd in Sweden?
He is number 4 in Sweden,
Android's
behind Armada, Leffen, and Android.
All right, I see.
But he is a very strong player. Like one of his key attributes as a player, he has a very strong missile game. And you'll see occasional missile spam when he gets enough space. But he has also very strong fundamentals. Really good at using his, really good with his ground game.
Yeah, his footsies are amazing.
Yeah. Krollo is. I haven't seen him all that much. I've seen him play against Mo actually at a recent tournament in Holland.
Yeah.
And in pools he kind of got destroyed, but in brackets, when they played again in bracket later, it went to the wire. Like it was really close. So Krollo, I feel like, is the type of guy who can definitely adapt to people. No matter what weird characters they play. I feel like he can definitely like.
Yeah, I played a lot of sets against him in my life already. But for some reason, we always were like on like kind of the same level. I think he recently leveled up, obviously. But I played a lot of sets against him, and I can tell you, dude, like he is adapting like crazy.
Yeah.
And he's also really solid against floaties.
This is very good read by Dady. Good coverage.
Oh my goodness, dude. We're just hyping up Krollo all the time, forgetting about how amazing Dady is.
Yeah.
Taking 2 stocks already.
Oh, beautiful fadeaway to avoid the back air there.
That roll was definitely not intentional, but still makes it.
But now he's back to neutral. He was a bit in an awkward position. Now he's... Oh, there you go, the CC.
I love Samus's forward tilt, dude.
Yeah.
It's such an amazing move.
Dady doing a really good job not putting himself in a position where he can get hit by kill moves at the moment, making it really awkward.
That's got to be oh my god, Krollo messes up his up smash.
Ooh, back air.
That's going to be the back air after the tournament winner. Definitely not intentional. There's some situations where you can use this tournament winner, but not when the opponent is standing on a platform and it's like really quick at moving out and, you know, reacting to whatever you're doing.
Oh, this was unfortunate for Krollo. This all happened because of a missed punish on up B.
Yeah. Also, I like how Dady's utilizing the up tilt to make space between him and his opponent, because he has to shield then, and he slides a little bit backwards while shielding. So he definitely keeps the center stage.
Yeah.
Just by throwing out the up tilt while the opponent is like not sure how to approach.
Yeah, exactly. Up tilt is not the easiest move to punish. It has pretty low end lag actually. So it can be a bit daunting, I would say.
I think so as well. Yeah.
Ooh. Good grab.
Not an up throw. Oh, tries to go for the read.
Dady kind of infamous for not grabbing much at all. Like it's a pretty rare thing. So you know that when he goes for the grab, it's because he has a pretty good read on the opponent. Ooh. Oh, very nice recovery. Pretty creative. He's gonna keep the control by the edge. But Krollo escapes. Not for long. He gets tagged by the missile but makes it back. I didn't know. Oh, good coverage by Dady.
Are these widescreen TVs, or why did he misjudge the recovery?
That could be the case. Oh. It would be very good for Krollo if he can take at least one more stock, but he messes up.
Yeah, falls to his demise. Dady taking 3 stocks. Looking like Westballs versus Kellner right there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It seems like they're going to send Nebby. Nebby is pulling out the controller from the plastic bag.
What do you think about this matchup? Because I have no idea.
versus Yoshi?
I saw Hux beating Amsa at...
I think they had a super close set at the contract last year when they played.
Oh, that might be true. Yeah.
Last year, last year. They did play in the contract, and I think it was really close, if I remember. Wait, who won that? Yeah, I think Dady actually won that, because I think it was Dady versus Vanity Angel, the final of the contract last year.
Was it the final? Wasn't it?
So.
AMSA versus VA. No, AMSA versus VA was the year before that.
Yeah.
And then it was AMSA versus Triff.
Yeah. I think Dady actually beat Nebby. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he did.
I don't recall
I mean, sorry,
that
I
at
mean, Dady beat
Nebby.
Nebby, yeah.
Formerly known as Avalancer.
Yeah?
When he used to be a Sheik player.
Oh, he's a Sonic fan.
Oh, I see. That's why he plays the blue Yoshi. It looks a little bit like Sonic, maybe? I don't know.
I think the darker one looks...
Yeah.
He plays the darker one, that's true,
exactly.
yeah.
Also, one character that has no bad skins in this game is Yoshi. Every single Yoshi skin looks amazing. All the colors are so perfect.
Yeah.
Also, Samus has no bad skins.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Samus has good colors.
Yeah.
What do you think about Daisy?
Don't get me started. Don't get me started on that topic. Enough is enough, King Funk.
White Marth.
I love White Marth.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually hate Black Marth.
Oh,
I'm
man.
like in a really weird spot with the community right there.
All
Because
right.
I think Black Marth is... I think it's just not fitting for him. He's like such a... I don't know. He's such a shining personality. He wears tiara and everything. Why would he wear black?
Yeah. So I think this is a matchup where CC is a huge part of the game for both characters.
Oh yeah.
Like Yoshi has the ability to weave around opponents really fast with double jump cancels and really weird angles, but Samus can just be like, oh my, what is this? Oh, sorry, there's a giant insect in front of us.
Yeah.
Flying.
I don't know what it's called in English, but in German it's called Schnarke.
Schnarke.
It's a Schnarke.
Oh my goodness. Anyway.
Is that basically a giant mosquito without being able to sting?
Yeah. So
anyway,
Yoshi has the ability to weave around pretty fast, but he has to really be careful of Samus's crouch cancel. It's pretty huge.
Yeah.
He has to find ways to land these nairs without being in range of the CC down smash. But at this point, he built enough percent, so... Oh wow, I really thought he would spot dodge that.
I think one of the things that, like one of the truths about Melee is that Samus players are the best video game players in existence because it is a freaking riddle to me ever since I started playing Melee how it should be possible for Samus to get a grab.
Yeah.
What is this? This is the most big brain stuff on earth.
Yeah.
Freaking Samus players getting grabs. Doesn't make any sense to me.
It's slow, it's just risky. It's I think the easiest way to get grabs is landings, like when people land and you expect them to just shield.
Yeah.
I think that's a common one. But right now, Nebby just like overwhelming Dady at the moment with the pressure. Yoshi is definitely a great pick for him.
I think so as well, yeah.
Ooh. Dash attack.
Gets a second jump. Okay, gets him out of the super armor, but couldn't follow up.
Yeah, I feel like Samus doesn't necessarily have... Ooh, wow, that killed! That killed very early.
It was 118 though.
Yeah. I mean, before the hit, it was... I don't know what it was, but still pretty nice.
Yeah.
You don't get to kill Samus this early, usually.
Right, Dady took 5 stocks already, which is amazing, and I definitely think that
he's done his job, for sure.
He's done his job. 6 stocks now.
Ooh. Keeps him in the air. Oh, wow, that's not what he wanted. Dady cracking a smile. Oh, that was good coverage, but didn't do too much. I feel like I was gonna say this, but I feel like Samus doesn't have the best anti-armor options in the air.
Yeah.
Like when Yoshi is recovering, she only really has back air. Like back air is what she has to land, but it's not that easy.
And you have to sweet spot it.
Yeah, exactly.
And with a character that has such slow movement.
What a setup! Wow, the awareness.
So yeah, Dady out taking 6 stocks.
Yeah.
Who they got left? They got Zoller, Poopmeister, Android, Randomness, Yabasta, Humpe.
They got a lot of choices here.
They got a nice squad.
They got a nice squad, and that's the cool thing about this crew format. If you have 10 players, But you can use any players you want. You don't have to decide beforehand who
really?
you're sending. You can send anyone you want.
Oh, that is so good. I didn't know that.
So the more that's why it's an advantage to have as big a crew as possible, like 10 people, because then you have a lot of counter pick choices.
Yeah, I love that. I love that it works like this.
And for crews that have players of pretty similar skill level, like let's say a crew that's not like Norway. Norway has like 5 key strong, much better players than everyone. No offense to the others, but they have like a top 5. But if you have a crew where the 10 players are pretty evenly matched, you have a lot of choices for counter picking. Yoshi. Who are they sending? There's a 1-minute timer on picking the next player.
All right.
And it seems like my man Jim Morrison is getting a bit frustrated. He's about to go on the attack. He's about to...
Yo guys, sending somebody already. Yeah, we're still not too sure. Who is a good choice against Yoshi? Poopmeister maybe?
I don't know. I
mean, he lived in a town with
VJ. Yeah, but VJ never really plays Yoshi versus Puff.
Oh,
like
I see.
If he plays Poopmeister, he usually goes like Falcon or something.
Oh.
Foul? That's not the worst idea. Like, okay, Yoshi is a good character against ICs, but at this recent Dutch tournament that I was talking about, Nebby actually lost to Daimling twice.
To Daimling?
Yeah, double eliminated.
I didn't know that.
And Daimling ended up losing to Kellner, and Kellner won the tournament. Kellner won the tournament by avoiding Mo and avoiding Nebby. Because all he had to do was play Daimling. So that was pretty convenient.
And he loves to play Daimling, my man.
He's pretty convenient.
I think the last time that Daimling had a really strong performance against the German Peaches was at Awakening 2, where he got put into losers and winners round 2.
Yeah.
No, first, in pools he lost to some British Peach. I don't even know the name of the guy.
Okay.
So he was second seed. Second round winners lost to Blaze 2-0, and then made the losers run of his life to win the entire tournament.
Wow.
Beating both Kellner and Blaze. I think Blaze 3-1 and Kellner 3-0. And then beating Glory in Grand Finals 6-0 if I'm not mistaken.
That's really impressive.
That was a really sick run by Daimling, yeah.
But yeah, I think this is a good choice, limiting Yoshi's options on FD. And ICs, I wouldn't say it's the best character against Yoshi. Yoshi definitely has a lot of good stuff in this matchup.
Whoa! Oh!
But all he needs is 2 Blizzard decent grabs, basically, in this matchup right here.
And there we go.
Oh, he doesn't get the dash. I would have definitely sealed it. Oh, he has him in the air. Oh, spikes him down. Uh-oh, this is a bad spot. Oh, he loses the scramble. Okay, gets him pressured. Will he get the pressure on Popo?
Is it Popo in this case?
It's Nana, but
okay.
Let's not confuse ourselves.
Yeah, true. Ooh.
Oh no! What a
mash!
Beautiful mash. And it's like this was a pretty surprising grab, so I'm quite surprised he actually managed to mash out of it. Usually you mash out when you expect the grab, like if you get Blizzard desynced into grab.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
I love that sound.
This true game, by the way, character-wise. We had Ice Climbers, Yoshi, Samus.
Yeah.
I haven't seen like a Falco yet.
I haven't seen a normal character yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen Peach.
Well, actually, we saw Fox.
Yeah, we saw Fox at least.
He's really doing a good job at keeping the pressure on Foul whenever he has the opportunity. And I feel like Yoshi has such good pressure on ICs.
Yeah.
And one of the most underutilized tools in the game, the egg lay, is so good in this matchup, especially if he catches Nana like this, because Nana is not gonna mash out.
No way. Oh, wow.
And the down tilt is so brutal as well.
That was the stock.
Yeah.
He was caught out of his re-jump. Now we got Futanel, obviously.
Wow.
He is an IC slayer,
well, yeah,
one might say.
For sure. He was pretty close to getting into the contract voting-wise.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, and one of his promises when he was advertising for himself is that he's gonna wreck Bumbo.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. He made like a little like super trashy graphic.
Yeah, where it's like a peach and
like thousands of graves with IC players' names on them.
Yeah.
Poor Fatman Spam, dude.
Yeah.
I think at Respawn they played, I think the most recent, him against Fatman Spam. And Fatman Spam was so sad. He's always so sad when he loses.
Sad, yeah.
But in this case, dude, oh my god, the poor guy. Alright, Foul with 2 stocks left. They go to Dreamland. Wouldn't be my first choice as a Peach in this matchup, but I think it's definitely a solid choice against Ice Climbers.
For sure.
I think there's too much platform for them to poke through.
Yeah, and there's a lot of space for them to just chill, basically. Like just stay on the ground, wait for what Peach is doing, maybe wave dash under to go back to center stage.
Yeah. But I think in this matchup I really like FD.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fudanel, he has all the time in the world. He will play this 99-minute match if he has to.
99 minutes.
Dude, we're sitting here for a long time. Let's face it. Fudanel is not going to be approaching because otherwise this happens, you know?
Misses the setup.
Ooh, that was the intended Blizzard in both directions. The developer intended version of the Blizzard that we basically never see in competitive Melee because it's so dumb.
Let's see what he's gonna do to get them separated. Forward air is one of the strongest tools, but I feel like the way Foul has been moving around makes it a bit awkward for Fudanel to get forward airs, because he's standing like kind of under Fout, like as much as possible.
Yeah, he tries to shark through the platforms a little bit. So now Nana's out of the game, and now Fudanel will start to approach him.
Yeah.
He definitely.
I mean, this is Cruise. This is not a format where you want to take risks or trade at all.
Exactly.
Like Foudwell just wants to take this clean. If he takes this clean, that would be a 4-stock lead for the Netherlands.
That would be
no, actually,
so
no, never
great.
mind. No, they would just take it back. Sorry, Sweden has the lead. Sorry.
Yeah, because Dady destroyed Trollo.
Yeah, Dady took 6 stocks.
Yeah. See, the thing is, that's like Fudanel's approach to the matchup. Basically waiting for the Ice Climbers to come to him to get like some sort of opening on the Nana, and as soon as she's out of the game, he will start approaching the Ice Climbers, trying to try to get the Popo as quickly as possible. That could have been an up air.
I'm not sure if turnips like that are even necessary when edge guarding, like this kind of turnip throw.
They mess up your edge guard, and at 156 you don't want to, you don't want to mess up.
I don't think you need to against ICs. I mean, against Sopo, I think you can edge guard without it pretty easily.
It is unnecessary. I think it's actually more of a risk because of what we just saw there.
But I think Foul is gonna fish for like reverse up smash or something like that. It's usually
maybe
one
back air.
Oh, and that will be it. Pretty close to living, but not enough.
Oh,
and he survives.
Still living though, and he's on the. Oh my God! Foul is taking such a risk in such a high pressure situation. Yeah, Fudanel again.
Not characteristic of Foul, actually.
No, definitely not.
Usually not the big risk taker.
Oh. Yeah, he has more like the Fatman Spam approach to the Ice Climbers.
The turnip was keeping the pressure on Ices, and that's it.
Up air sharking through, finally taking the first stock out of Fudanel.
Which means Sweden will keep the lead in the next match and have the counter pick, and I would be so surprised if they don't send Android in now.
Yeah, me too.
It only makes sense now to send Android.
Maybe Poopmeister.
Poopmeister could be a thing, yeah. I do think Poopmeister is a bit weaker in the floaty matchups compared to the spacey matchups, but he has gotten better. He has gotten better. In fact, he got 5th at the tournament yesterday, the Willsville tournament, beating a lot of players, like beating a lot of good players. Like
I think you gotta keep Android possibly for Amsa. But then again, Amsa is the Sheik Ditto master, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But he recently lost to Swedish, so I don't know how much Sheik Ditto master is still in him.
But who do they have against Amsa? They have Poopmeister.
Do you think that will be a thing?
Poopmeister actually beat Amsa in an online tournament once.
Oh,
one of the Grandmaster tournaments.
Oh no, Poopmeister amazing.
Amsa will probably hate me for mentioning this.
Yeah,
but he lost to Poopmeister and then he lost to Jar Raiden and then he went to Twitter and he was like, I just lost to Puff and Luigi in an online tournament. Worst experience ever.
Both of them are such goofy characters. You really don't want to lose to either of them. That's so true.
They're annoying.
Yeah. I think also playing a best of 5 against either of the Mario brothers, maybe going to game 5 is like one of the most infuriating things if you don't have headphones on.
Stitch.
Got it, Stitch.
There we go. This is what he needed, and
that's gonna be it.
The Stitch.
Futanel losing one stock to Foul because he traded a little bit too much early on.
Yeah, and then he got clipped by the up air.
Yeah, he remembered his game plan when he already had like 80%. So,
It's okay. At least he took 2 stocks for 1.
Yeah.
But now we have to worry. He has to worry about who they're standing in. Is it gonna be Poopmeister or is it gonna be Android? Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought.
All right.
Android is supremely confident in this matchup, and for good reason. For good reason.
But you know, Futanel definitely a different kind of Peach from Armada.
Yeah.
And I think Triff also beats Android, you know, so a different approach to the matchup.
For sure.
It's definitely a thing of contention right here.
For sure, for sure. I do think Triff has come to the point and improved as a player to the point where he can beat people who are good against his character.
True,
like,
yeah.
The only one he hasn't really done that to yet is Leffen.
Yeah.
At least Leffen's Fox, in a sense.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's go.
All right, the first normal matchup, so to speak.
So we're gonna see Red Sheik in her natural habitat on the platforms.
True.
That's what Android is all about.
Yeah.
He has the insane platform movement. He's really quick.
Ooh, got him with the Peach special.
Ooh. Oh, what an interesting option.
Sweet shield drop up air right there, just to intercept whatever Android was trying to throw at him.
Yeah.
At the exact right timing.
That was some next level.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Futanel right now. Oh my god!
That was a cool follow-up right there.
Still on the punish, still in center stage. Makes room for Android a little bit, and now Android is on the punish. Shield drop fast phone neutral there right there.
Looking good.
Definitely looking good.
Okay.
That's gonna be the start. Yeah. Missed the tag. Even if he didn't miss the tag, it was gonna be the start.
Could have, yeah. Oh.
Android.
Not very good.
Nah. Uncharacteristic mistake on the ledge dash right there. Losing his stock. It was already, you know, ready to be harvested, so not too bad of a loss, but again, it's cruise. Every stock counts. If he loses another one because, you know, he trades too much now.
I do like the use of word harvest, considering it's Peach.
Yeah.
How many seeds does Peach plant on the ground, like, all the time?
And she does it before the match.
Exactly, she plans ahead.
Yeah.
Even on the platforms.
Oh! Futanel smiling is like, yeah, I messed up there. That was definitely not the smartest choice. Not the brightest fella. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Fucking mosquitoes everywhere.
Mosquitoes. This is what happens when we are in a circus tent.
True.
We get the hype, we get the West balls, but we get mosquitoes as well.
Mosquitoes and wasps. God damn it.
Alright.
Oh, gotta be back there, alright. Not going for the edge guard, going for a tournament center stage instead. Maybe a solid choice with like 62% like only. And Android ready to die, you know. Futanel again messing up his edge guard right there. Ooh. Edge guarding Sheik, one of the easiest things in the game for every character basically. Because she has such a projected recovery.
Yeah. You can definitely flowchart the edge guards against her. Great DI by Android.
How did he do that?
Oh.
Again, messing up the edge guard. This time it was a little bit more tricky, and that's going to be the stock. Android losing 1 to Futanel. Futanel taking a total of 3 stocks.
Yeah. But Sweden extending their lead now, so I think it will be up to AMSA.
Yeah,
I think AMSA probably has to go in.
Either going to be AMSA or Atlas.
Is Atlas? Oh wow,
it's
they
are
Atlas. Actually sending Atlas.
Yeah.
They're banking. I think they're banking on Android being one of Android's weaker matchups. Marv. He has lost to Marv a bunch in the US, especially.
Yeah.
But I like. It's a risky pick. It's very risky, honestly.
I think one part of the decision might be that they're banking on there not being too many Android stocks for AMSA to take in the worst case scenario. So AMSA has potentially 4 stocks to go against the rest of the Swedish crew, right?
Yeah.
So Android definitely the most difficult player to beat in the Swedish crew, I think.
Yeah.
And if AMSA gets him out of the way, he has much better chances of getting a really good run in.
That's true.
Against the other 2 Swedes.
I think they might send in Zoller against AMSA if AMSA goes in. Zoller is very strong in the Sheik matchup. It's definitely one of his better ones.
They got 2 more players, so it's going to be Humpe maybe.
Risky.
Humpe, Puckmeister, Zoller.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, they still have Pipsqueak.
They have Pipsqueak. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about Pipsqueak.
Damn, this crew is also off the charts.
Yeah, it's very strong. It's a very good crew.
Wow.
And they're not even using their 2 best players.
Yeah. Still making it all the way.
I think it's like a balance patch, you know. Sweden was nerfed a little bit just to make this crew a bit more competitive. So I do think the US would. I don't know. No, actually, yeah.
I think with Armada and Leffen, I think the US could lose. But I think they still could win.
They could win if they somehow destroy the rest, and don't get destroyed too hard. Because the power of a player who's like above everyone else, like in skill, like by a lot, is so huge in crews.
Definitely.
We saw it with Westballs taking 13 stocks off of people who aren't bad.
Yeah.
But he's just on a completely different level. He's just like in a different galaxy.
It looked like they don't even play the same game.
Looks like they're not on the same level of like. They're not on the same level of consciousness. You know?
Yeah. Westballs transcended.
Westballs is like some astral being. You know?
He's like Thanos.
Yeah.
Oh, bold choice. Oh, yeah, I would have went for that.
Android. That's a classic Android right there.
Oh, okay. That back is not going to be enough. Atlas, great DI. Also shown to have great recovery options here. Oh my, again! If that tipper hit, and it was like a pixel away, would have been amazing.
That was a smooth
Sammy stall.
Yeah.
Oof. Great DI by Atlas.
I believe Atlas is number what in Sweden? Like 6 or 7, something like that?
In the Netherlands?
Sorry, Netherlands, yeah.
Possibly, yeah. He had a meteoric rise as well. Kind of like Nicky. I haven't heard of him ever until last year, or maybe 2 years ago.
I think Atlas is, so far from what I've seen, he's the type of player who does very well in his country, like in the Netherlands, against even against the very strong Dutch players.
Yeah.
But he's been a bit struggling to do the same at European events against people that he's not too used to. So I think it's a barrier that he has to get through.
Yeah. Kind of like Caron, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. And this is a really strong opportunity to get experience, you know, playing against Android on a high-pressure situation on a stage like this.
He had one tournament in Germany where he like really outperformed his seed. I think he got 4th place and he was seeded like 10th or something.
And he beat Caron?
No, he beat Kellner, I think.
Wow.
I think he beat Nicky as well.
Atlas?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
I had no idea.
It was some German tournament. Dash Dance is Gone was the name.
Okay.
It was super close to Holland though. So there were a lot of Dutch players. Oh! Still on the punish. That was very unfortunate by Atlas. Just one step too far, so he didn't get the F smash out in time.
But it's kind of what I feared. It's a very risky pick, and now it's gonna be down to AMSA having to take like at least 8 stocks probably.
Yeah, more like 9, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like maybe AMSA was a bit too afraid of getting counterpicked.
Maybe, yeah, but he's gonna get counterpicked anyway, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I think he was afraid to lose too many stocks to Android, actually.
Yeah.
Ooh. And now there's only one more Android stock left, so possibly this is good for AMSA, or maybe Atlas can take it back. I mean, one solid punish, you know, is more than it takes, or more than enough for Marth to get a stock, even off of Sheik. Which, you know, historically used to be a bad matchup for Marth, a quote-unquote bad matchup, but I think the higher the skill level gets these days, the more even it gets, or more in Marth's favor.
Damn, that was a domination by Android. But now we have AMSA carrying the last torch of the Netherlands. Gonna go into the classic European Sheik Ditto.
He will have to take 9 stocks.
Yeah.
But the Sheik Ditto, I think one of his very best matchups. If not his best.
Probably his best, yeah. He's definitely, out of the 3 main Sheik players in Europe, he's definitely the most successful in that matchup.
Yeah. He usually beats all of them, yeah. I don't recall the last time that any of the European Sheiks beat AMSA.
Yeah, it's been a while at least. It's been a long while.
And they always meet each other because they're around the same level.
Exactly, I mean... The top 10 of Europe is composed of Foxes, Peaches, and
3 Sheiks.
And Sheiks, yeah. That's basically what it is.
You also got no Falco, right?
No Falco. No Marth. Or barely, maybe barely a 10th. I don't know. That's...
yeah. We used to have a Jigglypuff, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And he's here!
He's here.
And he's competing.
Yeah.
Tech. In the building.
I love Tech.
Yeah, me too. Great guy.
Some of my favorite sets I've ever commentated were Tech sets, like in general.
Yeah.
So I hope to be able to do this again.
I won't be able because I'm only commentating crews this weekend. And they're already out.
Oh.
In top 12. 9th place out of 16.
Yeah, that's
what
true.
happened to the strong Franchies?
France.
Anyway, this is the story of the evening for me right now. Will AMSA be able to overcome 9 stocks of Sweden with his 4?
Yeah.
Or will Android just stop him right in his tracks? I mean, Android can be an explosive player. Way more explosive than AMSA, I think. AMSA is more of an analytical guy, and then he strikes when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Android is more of the type of player that, you know, he can put the pressure on early on in the game. Doesn't have to steal you out, just does it.
He's definitely quite a wild player.
Yeah.
It's... Like, he goes for options that make sense to him in general, very often. And it's sometimes you watch him and it's a bit difficult to...
We got a tech chase situation. AMSA still on the tech chase.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Bold choice with the F smash, but worked out in his favor.
Yeah.
That was an option that made sense in Android's mind, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Ooh. See what I meant? AMSA picked a spot, you know?
Oh. Up
That's
there.
a weird trade, yeah.
Good shield drop punish. Interesting.
Difficult spot for AMSA, but Android messes up. Still on the punish, though. Ooh, no jumps. AMSA wisely fading back just a wee bit.
Oh, this is bad.
Struck by the needle. Oh, the tournament winner still not done it. Now this stock is done. Or is it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Could have transformed to Zelda.
Yeah.
I mean, one Zelda down smash can still end the stock, you know? That is the quickest down smash in the game.
Yeah, it's 4 frames.
All right, JV, stock back. It's JV4 stock for a reason.
Yeah.
All right, AMSA sitting on 3 stocks. Android did his job, did more than he had to. Taking out 1 stock of AMSA, and now it's 2 more sweet. It's going to be Zoller.
I am not surprised.
So do you think it's going to be Zoller and Pipsqueak?
Zoller, Pipsqueak, or Zoller, Poopmeister, I would say, actually.
I think so as well. I don't think they're going to be sending in Yabasta, Ekim, or Randomness. Randomness kind of on the level. I think Ekim and Yabasta not quite. I think Randomness... he could be there in Zoller's spot, like, kind of like, right?
I don't know. I think Randomness is a bit...
too inactive?
A bit, like, semi-inactive and a bit inconsistent. Like, there are times where he has great performances, like at Phoenix Blue where he got 9th.
Oh, yeah.
And then there are times where he kind of crumbles. So I think it's a bit of a risky pick. But they also have Humpe. Humpe could be something, but...
Definitely, yeah. But Amsa's really good against Falco.
Yeah.
Not so much against Fox. You know, he hates the Fox matchup in Italy. I think he says that this is like the worst matchup, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe Puff, I don't know.
I think Amsa dislikes Ice Climbers the most overall.
Oh, he really does.
But they already used Fao. Fao was there. And they don't have Johnny Fights. Johnny Fights, sadly, could not make this tournament.
This is so sad, dude.
Johnny Fight would definitely have been a very strong addition to this crew.
Yeah.
They would have had 2 Ice Climbers, and we all know how powerful ICs are in crews. Like, it's such a strong tool. You get one of the hardest counter picks, which is like ICs on FD in a lot of matchups.
All right, there we go.
So this is gonna be basically like riding a bike for Zoller, like this matchup on this stage. He's played it a million times with Android. He has very good flowchart punishes. Knows how to disrespect Cheek in neutral more than a lot of other foxes.
That is true. Ooh, but Amsa with great spacing, great awareness of the crouch canceling.
So this is a Zoller trademark. He is very fearless with up smashes. He will go in and read like short hops with up smashes, like really hard, and get so much off of it.
Wow, I never noticed.
Like especially against Peach and Sheik and Captain Falcon actually a lot as well.
Ooh. Makes sense though, makes sense against these characters with explosive jump, like short ups, with really quick moves coming out of there. But yeah, dude, this is looking grim for the Dutch crew now. I think Amsa needs to destroy Zoller in order to still be in contention for this to be competitive.
Which is really difficult to do.
Definitely, especially on FD.
Yeah.
Which is Amsa's least favorite stage in that matchup. I remember when there was like, I think it was Pound 4 when he played against J-Man on that stage. And he was humping the ledge the entire game. He was like, why would I play neutral against you?
I think it was on Dreamland, actually.
Dreamland, he did it on Dreamland as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah.
I think it was best of 3 and it was game 3.
Oh, this is really good.
God,
this is exactly. This is what Amsa needed.
He needs a few more of those, though.
Oh, what a chase down by Zoller, and that should be it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Amsa on his last legs. 2 more stocks to go.
2 legs.
2 legs, exactly. Which is fitting, you know?
Yeah, that's what humans should have.
It's what every Smash character has.
Oh.
Ice Climbers have 4, though.
Yeah. What if you count arms as legs?
For
Does that mean your arms are cut off when you have 2 stocks left?
Yeah.
That's rough.
She cannot forward air anymore.
Yeah. Oh. Nice.
Good tech chase.
Clean grab. Yeah.
It's another dash attack. It's an up tilt. Down air.
Ooh.
Wow!
What a beautiful Amsa combo.
And Amsa was posing right there. Did you see the player cam?
Yeah. What a beautiful combo. This is the kind of combo I love with Cheek, with all the DI mix-ups.
It's amazing. But at the moment, it's not looking like Amsa can make up for his crew not being too solid in this game. Ooh, the tournament winner gets back throw though. Oh, all right. Goes for the combo. Nope, doesn't. Wants to go for the edge guard. Oh, what a bold decision right there, working out for him perfectly well. Zoller not going for the up smash.
This is so important for Amsa. It's like if he takes the stock right now, he might still have a chance.
Definitely. Oh, the phantom hit.
Oh.
Oh. Not
he
getting,
missed.
and getting the freaking light shield there. Getting pushed
This
too
is
far.
scary for AMSA. He doesn't want to lose this. Oh, this is good.
Solar
Good DI
off
by
stage.
Solar.
Not going for the ledge, and that could be it. It's gotta be it. AMSA still sitting on 2 stocks.
Wow.
Ready to go against Humpe. Humpe is coming on stage.
Oh, Humpe is really.
Why would they do that?
No way.
Why would they not send in Pipsqueak?
Wow.
It's gotta be Humpe.
It's gonna be Humpe. Or wait, no. He is. Wow.
He is.
Wow.
AMSA can do this.
He can.
Oh.
If he does, well, that's just one of the greatest comebacks.
With the complete destruction of the German crew, and with the really drawn-out crew battle that this has been, with all the floaty matchups, this is the perfect final to cap off this day of crews.
It'll be up to Humpe. Humpe, I believe, number 6 or 7. No, number 6 in Sweden, I believe, or 7, somewhere there in that range.
Around Solar's range, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very strong Falco. He has a very fearless laser game. Very fearless laser game, strong combo game, just very solid player.
He's also kind of like AMSA in the way that he strikes when you least expect it, and then he explodes on you, right?
Yeah.
He's not like super aggro going in.
Oh, he's pretty safe. He's a pretty safe player.
And I feel like whenever I watch Humpe, I never see it coming, but then all of a sudden there's an insane combo happening out of the weirdest situation. Kind of like Kala W. I think they're quite similar in
For
play
sure.
style. Yeah.
I mean, they were training partners for the longest time.
That's
and
true.
teammates.
Yeah. So,
Humpe, formerly known as GSE.
What, GLC?
GSE. Like the 3 letters.
I did not know that.
Yeah, if you look at very old results, you'll see Kala W plus GSE.
Oh, wow.
That's Humpe.
Sick.
But Humpe is his middle name, I think.
Ah.
At least if his Facebook profile is correct, it's his middle name. I'm not sure.
Let's see.
Humpe.
All right, AMSA taking a deep breath.
FD,
They're going to go to FD again.
All the Spaceys want to take Sheik to FD.
Yeah, the neutral game is amazing for Falco against Sheik on that stage.
Yeah. She doesn't have much air mobility and no platforms, so getting through the wall of lasers is hard, and AMSA will have to be on point with the power shields and the Nairs out of shields.
But if there ever has been a moment for AMSA to, to put another 5-star performance on his resume, it's gonna be this one.
It's gonna be this one, and he 3-stocked Zoller here, in the last match. Humpe with the gun. Really likes the gun.
Just gun and do.
Yep.
And
that's what you should do. Like if you have a big lead in crews, you have to play the attrition war.
Yeah.
Damn, that was a solid stock by Humpe. Just looking clean.
Only getting hit by 2 needles. That's all that AMSA could get in there. So AMSA on this very last stock. Humpe still sitting on 4. Sweden has this in their bag if AMSA is not pulling out the most insane punish game you've ever seen from Sheik. And it's not looking like it. It's looking like Humpe is getting a lot of mileage out of these lasers. 73% already. It was just lasers and 1 back air, if I'm not mistaken. So
Humpe just running with this at the moment.
Yeah.
This is borderline impossible.
Yeah, and it is done.
What
Sweden takes their spot in losers finals against the German crew, with an entire person being Humpe left for Sweden. 4 stocks left. Netherlands in 4th place. Not bad. Not a bad performance at all.
Convincing. That was it was a good performance for sure. They beat Norway.
They beat Norway.
Who else did they beat? They beat Austria as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Österreich. And they beat Wales, which had Istza, who's now living in Wales, in their crew.